hot. Whew. The lady's just walking up the hills. I think she might be selling papas. But I just asked everybody if what they thought I just did was crazy. And I told them it didn't matter what they think. It only matters what you think.
Okay.
So
you're a little sweaty.
It's hot.
Yeah.
So I go down to the little walkway to the hot spring, and we'll talk about that in a bit, whether we think you can do that or not. But I picked up on some blue arrows they had painted, and so I followed the blue arrows up through a field, up through a farm, like up into the middle of nowhere in El Salvador. I turned down this road. I'm like, I don't know where I am. It was like straight uphill. I don't know how I'm gonna get back. I walked back past a couple machete guys. I walked past this little like tienda on the corner, like little, set up restaurants like they set up. They're all looking at me like, where did this American come from? I just like come walking out of nowhere. They're all giggling and shaking their heads. But I actually even thought I lost the blue arrows. So I'm thinking, I don't have any water. Am I gonna go all the way back? And anyway, long story short, I followed the blue arrows and I made it here. So do you think I'm crazy for following some random arrows, not going? They could have been blue arrows to the boogeyman.
Yes, I think you're crazy. And
well, it matters more to me what you guys think than what she thinks then.
All right, leave us a comment. Is Curt crazy for going on a lunatic walk through the middle of the boonies in El Salvador because he saw spray painted blue arrows on the ground?
I'm walking down to our spot, and there's a pig over there and a dog. There was a little girl just feeding it, and I'm on this trail. You can see the van up here. We just parked, paid $3 US to park. I think Snow told you in the last episode that El Salvador uses US dollars for their currency, which makes it a lot easier. But in any event, this place is supposed to be an awesome hot springs. I see there's a river right there. I hear water flowing, so let's go down and check this place out. So right away I see there's a couple palapas. Now again, this water is supposed to be warm. I don't know how warm it is. And there's some chickens. And the dog. And another dog. Hola. So here's the first tricky spot. I've got to jump across this and across that to get over there. And then I think there's some waterfalls right here, so I think I'm right on the top of it. Looks pretty cool. Welcome to El Salvador. Our first stop. A hot springs and a waterfall combined. You can feel the heat coming off the water from right here. In addition to the hot spring waterfall, they also have this cool hike. And I say it's cool, it's hot. But it's a hike up through these trees. I'm assuming it's a farm. I don't know what these beans or nuts or seeds on here, but I'm definitely gonna find out. But walking up through this field, I have no idea where this trail goes and what's at the end, but there's blue arrows, so I'm gonna follow them. What are these trees, guys? All right, so I was in a river valley there, and right over there you can see that's where the van's parked. But what a gorgeous view and all the agricultural land. And that's a pretty cool tree. It's got some kind of like fur or cotton in it that drops out of it. If you guys can look up there, see the seed pods? When they fall, they're kind of like a fibrous cotton material. Okay guys, I'm really just following the blue arrows. No one told me to. That's what I'm doing. And the arrows kind of took me off property, so to speak, or out of that field. This road around a cornfield. And I see another blue arrow, so I'm going to keep following it. Still coming up, but the elevation gain's not real bad, just a little bit. But still, we're coming through the farm country, and I'm still following the blue arrows. But in case you guys have forgotten, I'm only on a scouting mission. And I know we're going a long ways, but the reality is snow's not going to make it this far. So if I don't see it now, I'll have to come all the way back up here again. So I'm coming up to this little farm, but I'm going to check it out and see where the road takes us. So there's a little farm out there. I can hear somebody using a machete. Sounds like chopping wood. And not sure if I made it to the end of the trail or what. It looks like I see a blue X up there. So this might be it. Nope. So I'm on more of a solid road. The arrows point downhill. There you can see another one on the tree. This trail is marked really good. And it's a good thing because I have no idea where I'm at or where I'm walking, other than I've just barely been in El Salvador for 4 hours and I'm already walking through the middle of nowhere.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you're in, meet me here tonight. Be brave and come along. I'll be alright. Promise we don't need no brake lights. We can travel the world, so just say yes. Choose to do whatever comes next. This or that, getting drunk on whiskey on its
This is the part of the walk where my sanity sets in and the adrenaline wears off. Now fortunately I've been going downhill for a little bit, still following the blue arrows. I see them from time to time. There's 3 over there on that flagpole. So I'm still headed down, but if these don't take me back to the van, I gotta walk all the way back to where I was. And when I get in the fields, it's downhill. But right now I'm walking downhill, which means if I gotta go back the other way, I gotta walk up the hill just to get to the farms, and it's gonna turn into a super long hike. So if you want to know what's going on in my mind, it's how much longer should I go before I turn around and go back. What do you guys think? I see some guys whipping some cattle up here, so I think I definitely got to take a close look at that. Whipping them up the road. Some cows and chicken. How cool is that? Alright, I definitely have a predicament. I got to the end of the road, or an intersection, and I don't see any blue arrows. I just walked down the road from out of nowhere. Everybody was kind of looking at me thinking, where the heck did this guy come from? But I really think I have to turn around here, guys. I don't see another blue arrow, and I have no idea exactly where I am, nor where I'm going. But I do know where I want to go, and that's back to the van. So I'm going to turn around, stop the madness, and tell Snow about this place so we can decide if she's going to go. Oh, and there it is. A blue arrow. Okay. I'm going to go down this road. I'm going to follow the blue arrow. Just as I was about to give up. And this is super steep. So this is even getting crazier by the minute. Now, as it turns out, there's more blue arrows right here, which tells me I may be still heading in the right direction. So look at this little trough that runs along the river. I think they use this for watering the plants. I saw the little trough down at the little farm, and I wonder if they don't pick this up, the river, the water, and run it right through their farm to water their animals and to water their plants. But sure enough, there's water running right there. So, there's the blue arrows. There's the entrance sign to where we're headed. Now, you guys may think I'm crazy for taking that walk without knowing where I was going and sort of picking up on the blue arrows late in the hike. But it doesn't matter what you think, it only matters what Snow thinks. So, if she thinks I'm crazy, well, that's not so good. But I'm about to go find out.
All right, it's pretty early for me. Kurt's been up for hours, of course, but we've already had breakfast. We are gathering up the GoPros because we're headed back down to the hot springs this morning. So let's go check this place out in the morning time.
And the farm's just waking up. And it looks like it's laundry day for our local people. I think they're bringing laundry down here by the stream. Today, I'm going to go down here and show you guys this place. It's just a short walk. It's a beautiful little river with a nice waterfall. And we're going to relax a little bit. Buenos dias. Buenos dias.
Slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Piles of paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? Rest with me, close to curtains. Brew some herbal tea. the curtain. Brew some herbal tea. Reach out for me and take my hand and lead even when I disagree.
Oh, what a relaxing morning, right, Snow?
Oh yeah, that was beautiful.
It's a beautiful place. We're glad you guys came along with us. Always appreciate when you guys come on the journey. But we're gonna wrap it up here. And today is actually, tell them what today is, Snow.
Today is moving day.
Yep.
So, we will see you guys in a few days.
Cheers.
Cheers. If you liked this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when we put out new videos. To see behind the scenes action and help support our journey, head over to our YouTube membership page. You can find the link in the video description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in a few days.